Okay, so I'm just gonna get this out of the way, because who's actually gonna watch this, right? I was inspired by a little creator called Kate Spear. Go check her out. Cait, Kate Spear. Just to suck it up and start recording. Because I'm not doing anything anyways, you're probably not doing anything anyways. I'm still waiting on job applications since I graduated a semester early. Anyways, so I've just been sitting at home mostly, and I do go out sometimes though. I'm not a shut-in. Don't you start thinking that now. I'm not a shut-in. Getting into the video though, tonight is a full moon. A full moon, otherwise known as the storm moon or the worm moon. The first full moon of March. Getting into that though, that means a celebration is in order.
Okay, so a great way to start out your full moon celebration is with a simple cup of tea. It doesn't have to be any specific herb or anything that is too complicated. You can start out with just a regular mint tea or lavender or chamomile, like I have started. And I always put honey in mine because I love a sweet tea. The best way to just simply reconnect with your energies is with a cup of tea, 3 stirs around the rim for a little ritual. You can set your intention. Just simple things like that.
Okay, so I didn't really have anything set up to start with like an art video for this channel, but I am preparing for the full moon tonight anyways, so I figured I might as well record it, right? Anyways, um, here is my setup for my practice, right? We've got an altar tour set up, and perhaps I'll even do like a small tarot reading for like whoever finds this video, probably some kind of like mystic algorithm type shit, you know what I mean? I also might get into like a meditation or something and like do like a voiceover about like the moon or something like that. I don't know yet, but let's get into it.
Okay, so this is my altar. This is a little plate for apparently Hecate. Haven't clarified. The side is all about Aphrodite. We've got some swans from the family. It was like passed down and stuff. I have some offerings for her, like a bottle of shells and a bell. And then we have like just a little picture frame in the back. We've got a fancy box that I keep my pendulum in. Haven't gotten her out in a while. She needs some sun. We've got some river rocks I've picked up. I really, really like the stories about like seeing through rocks to the fairy realm, like in Coraline, so I just have a couple of them on my altar for vibes. I'm gonna use this bottle later to collect some moon water and charge it under this new full moon that's coming up. So just a little bit of that, and we've got this trim that I made with like a linoleum print that I carved out myself. We've got some little pill bugs going on here.
Okay, so we have a little tarot deck here. I'm gonna go ahead and do just a wild card type of thing. This message could be for you, possibly if it rained for you recently. This reading could be for you if you clicked on this video even, because who the hell's gonna watch this guy, right? Alright? Maybe. just gonna. Okay, this reading could be for you if you've been thinking about something that's like thinking about something really, really hard. Or let's see what this has to say about the Knight or the King of Swords. It is reversed, so the meaning upright should be reversed. This is what this card looks like upright. Very abstract. I love this deck. It is called the Journey to Enlightenment Tarot. It was created by Therapist. Anyways, Knight of Swords. I mean, King of Swords. Swords would be diplomatic, logical, and confident. So, in a reversed reading, you could be insecure about what decision you should make, as well as perhaps the relation to a father figure or someone of authority that needs to make your decisions. It indicates you to make your decisions with wisdom and intellect, but perhaps since it is reversed, you are having trouble doing so. Perhaps you need to emotionally detach yourself from the situation in order to make a sound move. Next. Okay. Our next card could be, what are they trying to make a decision about? The Five of Cups. This is what the Five of Cups looks like. We've got a little bit of a glare going on. Five of Cups is usually about probably like some kind of insecurity with like emotional prowess. The Suit of Cups is all about emotions, so I'm new to this. I still have to use the booklet, guys. I'm not like a master intuitive guy, you know? Anyways, for the Five of Cups, we have loss, sadness, and regret. So it says, with heartfelt sadness, it is time to move on and let go. There's a sense of loss, sadness, and disappointment. You may need to take the time to accept the loss and move past the confusing emotions. To grieve, cry, shout, stamp your feet, do anything you can think of, as long as you get out the emotions that you're feeling. So this card is saying that you may need to go through some kind of catharsis in order to help process emotions surrounding loss, sadness, or regret. But this, in relation to the King of Swords reverse, it could mean that you are having trouble making a sound decision because of all of these emotions you're feeling. So the King of Swords is telling you to make decisions without emotions connected to it. So in order to make a sound decision, you need to disconnect from your emotions. So in order to do that, you need to process the loss and regret that you are feeling with the Five of Cups. So you need to process your emotions in order to make the decisions that you're having trouble making with the King of Swords. What else do we have to close out this short little reading for this segment of the video? What other messages does this person need? And that is the Nine of Wands. So for the Nine of Wands, we have this guy. He's clinging on to some of these. We've got a little window here that I'm noticing. Perhaps a separation or a divide. Let's get into what this actually means, because I don't have everything memorized. What are you talking about? We've got the Nine of Wands, so this is perseverance. You're nearly there, and patience. So this has to do with becoming stronger and more resilient, or in reality, you already are stronger and more resilient than you think you are. So keep going. Even though you might get tired, just persevere, man. You're gonna get there. And it takes patience to succeed. So don't go rushing in. Just slow down, keep it going, and don't give up. You're nearly there, so stay on guard and keep going. So don't give up or walk away. So what I'm getting from this reading so far is that you are having trouble making a decision. And in order to make this decision, you need to process emotions surrounding loss and regret, as well as reminding yourself to keep going. Even if it's frustrating, even if you are so deep in your emotions that you're just like, oh, I can't do this anymore. You can. It takes patience and perseverance to process your emotions, and it also takes support. So look for any support that you can. Talk to your family. Like, look up mindfulness exercises on the internet. Like, there's so much information out there. Just persevere and don't give up. Help yourself. Help yourself. Okay? So, in order to make the decision that you need to make, process and grieve, then separate the situation you need to make a decision on from your emotions, and don't give up. So let's go on to the next portion of the video, which will be collecting the moon water. Well, so that happened quickly. I already got the water. I forgot to record it. For this, you're going to collect water. It doesn't have to be fancy spring water or creek water or anything of the sort. You can literally just like put a bunch of tap water in a jar. It doesn't even have to be a fancy jar. See this? This is from like a little oil or like a little tincture thing. It's got like a pipette in it. See that? See this? You could put your moon water in here. Your tap water can become your moon water. It doesn't have to be fancy with all of this. It doesn't have to be that fancy. It can be an old oil jar, old tincture jar. Anyways, what you're gonna do now is take your bottle of water. It's just normal water. And you wait until the full moon comes out. Fortunately, it's cloudy, so probably won't get any direct rays, but that's okay because the intention is what matters. Okay.
Okay, so first thing first is you're going to cleanse the bottle you're using for your moon water. I have some back burning incense and a little mushroom stand so it flows down kind of like a waterfall thing we've got going on. But I forgot to cleanse my bottle before I put the water in it. You don't have to do everything in order as long as You just have good intentions. This is just how I do it. I forgot something that I usually do, but yeah, I'm just letting the bottle kind of sit in the energy and be cleansed by the falling smoke of this incense thing, and then we go on to writing the intention. It comes to writing the intention for your moon water, you have to think of what moon is having its energy absorbed by this water. So you just think of, oh, what moon is this under? And you put that moon's energy, the intention of putting that moon's energy into this water, as well as some affirmations and some manifestations you want to be included. For example, I have a full moon that is for manifesting, so I have abundance, success, and love written 3 times um, up and down on this piece of paper.
Okay. And then once you have your intentions, once you have your intentions set, then you fold it towards yourself since it's manifesting. So you want it to come into your life. And you rotate it clockwise because it's moving forward. So you just go ahead and do that 3 times. And then when you're ready, you just stick it underneath your moon water while it's basking in the moonlight. I'm probably gonna just tuck it into there or something like that. And then you put it outside, and then you get it in the morning. And you have your very own moon water.